Welcome back to the Direwolf20 pack with Electron. I was down here mining in my mine shaft. I just got started and ran into some iron, and I ran into a batch of coal. And down here is a dropper, and in the dropper is a factorization manual. So today we were going to get started on tinkers. I still need to gather some resources for that. I just wanted to show you that because it was interesting. I'll be back when I'm ready to get started gathering those resources. Sorry, when I'm ready to get started building the Tinker's tools. And this close to my find of the dropper, here it is, our first diamond. And our second diamond. Let's see. Anything else here? Alright. Let's light this up. Go stash our diamond up in a chest. Okay, we're back. It's a really crazy storm up there. We're going to memorialize our first diamond with a big Bibliocraft plaque and shift right click to put the diamond in. There we go, our first diamond. Okay, I know I'm jumping around a bit here, but I wanted to test something on camera with you guys. Tinker's Construct gives you the ability to make torches with materials that you find in a mine shaft. So I wanted to take a look and see if you could do these with charcoal as well, and it looks like you can. So you can use renewable resources along with your non-renewable resources to make Tinker's torches. So I'm going to make a few of those and keep going downstairs in the mine shaft. Take those. I'll put those. There we go. Let's keep going. Well, I died at the bottom of the mine shaft. There's some lava down there. And I dug through a wall. I was digging down to get some ores. I dug through the lava, dug through the wall, and the lava came flowing to get me. Up here, I've dug a 9x9. Since this is the Direwolf20 pack, I figured that was appropriate. I think it's 9x9. My math may be off a bit. I have a to-do list over here. I'd like to build some survivalist generators, some energy conduits, a sag mill, and an alloy smelter. But I don't want to waste my ore, and I don't want to waste my coal in this thing getting to the survivalist generators, the energy conduits, and all of that. So I managed to find some Certus quartz crystals, and so I'm going to build a quartz grindstone, but I'm not going to use it for very long. I'm just going to build it. I'm going to grind up some iron to make my iron usage efficient, because I just don't have much iron at all. I only have 14 iron ore blocks, and I really don't want to waste it because I need it. I need every little bit. So far, iron is hard to find. So let's build a quartz grindstone, and I have it. I've searched for it in NEI here, and so we're going to need some stone, some gears, some quartz, and then for the crank we're going to need some more wood. So let's make some wood. We'll come over here And we will make a wood gear. Oh dear, I need to cook up some stone, don't I? Ugh. Alright, let's waste some, we'll use some stone for some other things, I think. So, we'll do 8. While that's going, we can go ahead and click this recipe in, or that part of the recipe in, and I'll clear my inventory so I can use my pocket crafting table. So we'll put some of this stuff away, keep the iron. These rubies, and let's see, I've used all the peridot. Here's one new peridot. The sapphires and the peridot. So this is Biomes of Plenty peridot. There's also Project Red peridot, and you can make higher durability pickaxes with that, so it lasts longer. It can dig everything up to it can dig up to diamond level, but it can't dig obsidian and things of that level. So we have that going. And as you can see, I've been busy down in the mines. Just trying to get things going here. Let's see how the stone is doing. It is finished. So we shall build the grindstone. What did I do wrong? These two need to be cobble. Okay, there we have that. And we'll build the crank like this. And the nice thing about this, in case you don't know, is that it's fairly early game. You place the grindstone down, you put the crank on top by shift right clicking, and then you throw the iron in, and then it takes 8 turns of the crank to pulverize 1 iron into 2 dusts. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Alright, and so we have 2 iron dust. I'll keep going at this. I will pulverize, or grind up several of these ores, like some of the gold ore is ridiculously easy to find. I'll grind up some of this gold ore, because one of the things that I want to make is a clock, and I also want to make a turtle, and if we're making a turtle, we might as well go for the advanced turtle. These, which have color screens and such. I'm not quite sure what happened to my video there, but as I was saying, we might as well go for the advanced turtle. And so I'm going to sit here and grind up some of this iron and some of the other ores, and I'll come back to you when it's ready. Okay, I'm ready to build the alloy smelter. I've used up 6 of my iron on this, on these iron bars, and I used 7 up on this cauldron. So we're going to go through the process of building the alloy smelter. First, we're going to need a machine chassis from Ender.io, which takes a basic capacitor. I think I have all of this stuff in my inventory. I do. So, I think we're going to need another one for the sag mill anyway. So let's just check on that real quick. I am. So we'll go ahead and take both of those. And then we're going to need to build the rest of the machine frame. around that. So we'll go ahead and take both of those. I'm running out of iron. I'm starting to worry. And I'm out. Oh dear. Well, maybe I shouldn't have built both of those machine frames. Oh well. So we'll go ahead and get this. Is that right? That is right. We'll go ahead and get this lined up. I'll see if I can find a couple more pieces of iron while mining, and we'll finish that off and hopefully be able to build a sag mill. But while we are here, I also have these supplies stored up right here for a couple of what do you call those things? Survivalist generators. And we'll take those survivalist generators, make 2 of those. So we have that ready. Have a power source ready. These output 5 RF per tick. I'm sorry, they can generate 5 RF per tick and output up to 20 if I recall correctly. And they have an internal buffer. And for now, we'll just throw these in here. So they have an internal buffer, and once you throw some coal in there, or some charcoal. Do I have any charcoal? I do not yet. Once you throw coal or charcoal in here, they'll output 5 RF per tick, and it'll last for just under 14 minutes, or just above 13 minutes. And 13 minutes, 20 seconds, it looks like. And it'll store up to 500,000 RF in its internal buffer. And then it will, when you break it, it stores it. And it can output 20 RF per tick at a time. So I'm going to let those build up a little bit of charge while I continue to find some more iron. Wait a minute. Do I have enough now? Did I have extra iron stored up? Let's go back and see if we can make the alloy smelter. Ugh. How is that not happening? I need machine chassis, cauldron. Can I make 3 from it? Hey. Let's just tear these out. Try this again. There we go. We have an alloy smelter. Alright, so I'll throw the alloy smelter in here. No, in here. And I will put probably chests in front. And then I will put the sag mill right here. Once I put the sag mill... You know what? It's too late to move it now. But once this finishes burning up, and I've used up some of the energy stored in here, what I'll do is I'll move this over. I'll put a chest in between the sag mill and the alloy smelter, and move the generator over as well. So I'll be able to pump stuff in from a chest here, output it to a chest, input from this chest into the alloy smelter, and output into a chest here. Alright, I'll be back. I gotta go dig up some more iron for the sag mill, and I'll let you know when I'm ready. Okay, let's see if this will work. We have the... we need a piston. That's what we need. Alright, let me get some wood. There we go. That's perfect. We'll need a piece of redstone, which we have. A piece of iron, which we have enough of. And some cobblestone, which we have plenty of. Alright, here we go. One of those. And make that into one of those. And now we can throw the sag mill down right there. Let it suck up the power from here. And what do you say we start throwing some gold in here? Because while I have 6 already turned up, cooked up and everything, I need lots of gold. Alright. See you in a bit. Alright, so I have set up a little assembly line here. This sag mill right here is configured to pull from the chest in front of it and push to the chest to the right of it. The alloy smelter is configured to pull from the chest in between the two machines and push to the chest in front of it. And I have dumped all of my ores into the chest in front of the sag mill. It's currently processing gold through, which gives a bonus of copper powder and cobblestone. And the gold is currently pushing through. And so this is a combination of the existing ores that I already had, plus a couple of things that I was putting together while testing. So as you can see, I'm just getting started with the ores. It's going to process those through, and I just wanted to share with you the configuration that I have set up. Now to adjust the sides of this, you can rotate this around by left clicking and dragging, and then you right click on the side to adjust the output, and it just cycles through. Alright, welcome back. I have a couple of projects lined up. We're first going to make a bed because I'm tired of night. So we'll go to the classic bed and put the wool in, and we have that. Now, a bed's not good enough when we're on the road, so we are going to need a sleeping bag as well. So just pop this right in here, and we have a sleeping bag, and now we can sleep on the road. Let's put the bed, this corner looks good. And now we need to make, we're going to start to prepare our power system. So I'm going to get this composite out, and it's going to go in here like this, 3 across and 3 across, 2 there, 2 there, 2 there. We'll make 16 binder composites, and that means we're going to need some more coal. 6 looks good. We'll put 3 there and 3 there, and we will put these binder composites into the furnace, or the smelter, and let that start cooking up. Now while that's cooking up, we also have the makings for a turtle. So we'll have our glass panes. We will get our frame like this. Get our computer. Our computer then gets surrounded by gold like this, with a chest at the bottom. Doesn't it? What am I doing wrong? Well, I suppose that actually does have to be a gold computer. The recipe seems to be goofed up a little bit. So let's try again with the gold computer. So we'll put the computer there, the gold there, Another piece of redstone. Like that. No. Alright, well now I have 2 computers and I don't know what to do with them. Alright, so that's iron around a computer. This is gold around a computer. Computer in the middle. Alright. Chest at the bottom. And it doesn't seem to be working. Let's try... let's try this crafting method like this with the pocket crafting computer. Pocket crafting table. That's also not working. Let's try a gold computer. There we go. Okay, I'm not sure what's going on with that. That seems to be a bug. Alright, the next thing we need is an iron pick. Like this. And finally, we are going to, while we're here at the crafting station, we're going to make a clock, because I'm tired of not being able to tell when it's day or night. And look at that. It is morning. So, we have that put together. See if it will let us do this. There we go. We have a mining turtle. Alright. That is another set of projects done. I will be back when the output from this is ready. Actually, that looks like it's ready. So the next thing that we need to do, that's the other thing that I needed. I need to get some iron. I need to go mining for some iron, which is why I made the turtle first. And as soon as the turtle digs up some iron, we will get to mixing this binder composite, some redstone and some iron to get energy conduits from Ender.io. Right here, we'll get these conductive iron things from the smelter, ingots from the smelter, and then when we get that, we will be able to start wiring this up to be more efficient, and we'll be able to add additional survivalist generators. So I'll be back. I will see you when I'm ready. So I goofed up a little bit. I forgot to record a couple of things that I did. First of all, I downloaded a program called Variable Quarry, and I had it dig a 9x9 room over here next to my original room. And then I downloaded a Rabbit Miner program and had it dig an 8x8 pattern of shafts, mine shafts in the floor, and they go straight down to something like level 11. And it got me a little bit of iron. But then I found that iron spawns between, I think it was 28 and 38 or something like that. So I dug this mine shaft here and got a bunch of iron. I think it's coming close to about a stack and a half. So it's not so hard to find, you just have to be on the right levels. The FTB team apparently messes with ore generation a little bit and really restricts the layers that things generate on. You'll also notice that I have these Ender.io energy conduits, and I forgot to show you crafting those and putting them in place, as well as building the additional 6 survivalist generators. But I'm finally getting enough power coming through here to power these at a pretty quick pace. So you'll see that the pace on this is moving pretty quickly. The energy here is full. The energy in each of these conduits is mostly full. The energy on the alloy smelter is full. And you can see that it's cranking stuff through pretty quickly. This is what I've processed so far. I even had to condense my gold, iron, and copper down because of how much space they were taking up. This is the stuff left to go that it's still processing. But let me show you the recipe for the Ender IO energy conduits, the base level energy conduits. That's not right. Here we go, like this. So it takes conductive iron, which you get from putting redstone and iron through the alloy smelter, and it takes conduit binders, which come from conduit binder composite. That gives you 4, and you get this from combining 6 gravel at the top and bottom, sand on either side, and clay in the middle, and that gives you 8. So 8 times 4, you know, you get a bunch for just a few resources. And then I made 2 sets of conduit binders, so I wound up with 16. I wound up with 16. I put 9 in place, connected the engines over here, the generators over here, to these guys, and we're cranking through the stuff that we found. The alloy smelter needs a chance to catch up to the sag mill, but other than that, I'm really happy with the progress that I've made so far. The turtle, I'm going to start using the turtle to help me build some things, or help me mine. I'm really going to get it to help me mine, because I just find mining tedious as can be. I'm much more interested in building the machinery, building the processes, building the structure. I'm just not at all interested in just digging around underground. So I'm going to get the turtles to help me, at least long enough to build up some resources. Let's check our checklist here. I've built the survivalist engines times 8, the energy conduits, the sag mill, the alloy smelter, so that one's done. I have built the clock and the turtle. I've not built the MFR tree farm or the coke oven. So we have some stuff to do for the next episode, and I will continue to mine and get the turtle to mine for me, and we'll continue to build up our resources so that we can start moving along, and hopefully when I come back I'll either have a structure started or have something in mind, and we'll be able to get rolling. I hope you enjoyed this episode of the Electron Let's Play on the Direwolf20 1.7.10 pack. Please leave constructive criticism, likes, or subscriptions. If you dislike it, please let me know why. Don't just smack the dislike button. Please let me know why, how I can improve. All right, thank you very much for joining me. See you next time.